Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's call this meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Citrus County Board of County Commissioners this 22nd day of November 2022. Also today is a very special meeting where we will swear in 2 new county commissioners, and also it's the reorganization of our board where they will elect a new chair and a first and second vice chair. While I have the opportunity, I'd just like to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I know you're all are just anticipating that turkey and cranberry sauce like the rest of us. Would you please rise with me for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance? Would you bow with me? Father, thank you that your love is unending and that you pursue us with a vigilant purpose because your love is great. Thank you for the distinct blessing of living in a free country, for having the opportunity to gather like this, Lord, to do the business of the county and to do it in collegial harmony, Father. Lord, we ask for especially your watch care and your protection over our first responders, Lord, over those men and women who stand between us and harm on a daily basis here in America and on foreign soil abroad. Watch over them, Father, and keep them safe and bring them home safely to us from their tours of duty. Father, let your mercy and your grace and your peace overshadow all that takes place today, and we thank you for it. We ask these things in your name. Amen. Amen. Please place the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. I'd like to ask the 2 new. Please join me down on the floor, Commissioner Bays and Commissioner Finegan.
Denise, do we go down? We stay here.
Do solemnly swear, you repeat after me. Do solemnly swear that I will support, protect and defend the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Florida. That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state. That I will well and faithfully perform the duties of Commissioner of Citrus County, on which I am now about to enter. So help me God. And that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of Commissioner for Citrus County, Florida. I'd like to give our two new commissioners an opportunity to make remarks at this time. Not sure which one wants to go first.
I just want to thank everyone that's here today and those that couldn't make it, that may be watching or may just be here in spirit with us. I have a lot of family and friends, supporters, some people that I don't maybe even know yet that have put their faith in me to do a good job for this community. I love Citrus County, and I will hold true to all the promises that I made you, to treasure all of your tax dollars and to bring this county forward as we grow and still managing our natural resources. So thank you all for your support. I'm so happy that you're here, and I look forward to seeing you after this meeting also. Thanks again.
Thank you, supporters and family and friends that have come out today to share this wonderful day. Citrus County is at the beginning, I think, of some very challenging times, and I'm just really excited for this board to come together and work. I'm excited about our new administrator, Mr. Howard, coming on board, but we need to be watchful and mindful of the growth that we have so that we do protect who we enjoy as a county, and it's our lifestyle. There's many things that are going to be challenging. We're in some challenging times across our country and across the world. And I think that this board is set to deliver a path for this county that we can be proud of, to call home for many generations to come. And I am pleased that you chose me and that you've entrusted your faith to me to hold this office and to help lead and guide this county forward. So again, thank you for coming out today. I appreciate your vote. I appreciate your support. And we are Citrus County, and we're going to work together, and we're going to get the right things done. So thank you. God bless, and Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Thank you both. I'd like to now conduct the roll call. Commissioner Jeff Kennard. Here. Commissioner Diana Finegan.
Here.
Commissioner Ruthie Davis Schlabach.
Here.
Commissioner Rick Gabayes.
Here.
Commissioner Holly Davis.
Here.
Maricel Rodriguez. And our County Attorney Denise Lynn. I love it. We've never said here before, but thanks, Jeff, for starting that up. I feel like I'm the teacher. This is awesome. Members of the board, I would like to call for nominations for Chair of the Board of County Commissioners.
Madam Clerk, it
Yes.
is my extraordinary pleasure to nominate my Davis sister, Ruthie Davis Schlabach, to be
Nice.
Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners.
And I second the nomination.
We have a motion by Commissioner Davis, a second by Commissioner Bays. Is there any discussion by the board? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Congratulations.
Do you want me to move or stay? I gotta move over. Thank you.
I didn't know which chair you wanted.
Thank you. It's been a long time since you've seen someone built like me in this chair, and I don't take it lightly. So at this time, I'm looking for a motion for our first vice chair.
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
I make a motion that Commissioner Holly Davis be first vice chair.
Thank you.
Second.
I move to close. Anybody move to close nominations?
So moved.
And I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, Commissioner Holly Davis. Next, I'll be looking for a motion for our second vice chair.
Madam Chairman, I would like to nominate Rebecca Bays as second chair.
Thank you. Looking for a second? I will second that. Anybody, I need a motion to close nominations.
So moved.
Second? I'll second that. All in favor of Rebecca Bays being our second vice chair, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Commissioner Bays, second vice chair. As they're moving around, I'm going to just say a few things before we move on to business. Commissioner Dennis D'Amato called it the chairman's agenda, and I like how he would lay out the issues that he would like the board to address in the coming year. I think you realize, like I said, that I'm a little different than anybody that's been sitting up here for quite some time, and I have a different style of leadership. So I will take a few moments to lay out my benchmarks that I would like to see that will happen in the coming year. First, I want to take a moment to thank my husband, Jerry, and my daughters, Catherine and Julia. Their love and support of me is endless. Whenever a citizen approaches me at church or a restaurant or the grocery store, Jerry can always ease the moment by saying, "Wait, let me guess, you want your road paved." And it's not easy for them to be a family member of an elected official. They did not choose to run for office, but selflessly supported my ambition of being your commissioner. Thank you for having my back, always being there in the highs and lows of public service. It is my honor and privilege to serve Citrus County. I am humbled and grateful to be sitting up here as one of 5 elected county commissioners. And now I have the privilege to serve as your chairman. So it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to the newly elected commissioners, Rebecca Bays and Diana Finegan. You moved on me. I didn't see you move. It's important for me to take this opportunity to note that I'm sitting in this position because of Commissioner Jeff Kennard's altruistic act, guaranteeing that I would not be passed over as chairman. Thank you, Commissioner Holly Davis, for your generosity and calming spirit. It is a pleasure serving with you. I look forward to leading Citrus County in the right direction as we uphold values of the past and continue into the future with intentional innovation. I understand the responsibilities of this role, and I take them very, very seriously. I want to give the community and my fellow commissioners a platform to be heard and to be respected. Your thoughts and concerns are of value to me. I will be a government official who takes the time to listen to what you have to say, ideally leaving behind the frustration and confusion. I hope to make an agreement with each of you to walk with one another with respect and the hope that together we can make a positive impact on the community that we cherish. I would like to share some initiatives that I have for this year as chairman. I want to provide open communication with the community so that I may fully understand what is important to our constituents. Additionally, I'm going to encourage decorum so that this process is as respectful and constructive as possible. I have a few goals that I like to pursue from the beginning so that we can hopefully have some wins together in this season. Regarding my intent in the community, I'm looking forward to monthly meetings with the Chronicle's editorial board, opportunities with citizens groups, businesses, neighborhood communities, and environmental organizations. I will continue to focus and encourage finding proper funding for our road resurfacing program. It is important to get shovels in the ground on the last 1.7 miles of 491. And continuing our protection of our beautiful nature coast, improving our mental health, our veterans, and public safety programs, breaking ground for a new and safer animal shelter. Bet you didn't see that coming. And finally, following through with a pay study for our employees of Citrus County. It's important that we take care of the citizens of Citrus County and make sure that they have a quality of life and a proper pay. Hopefully, all this will be codified and defined in a strategic plan. Thank you again for your support and faith in me. And as I lead this board on behalf of Citrus County, I come before you today in confidence that I will be at the forefront of an emerging chapter for Citrus County's future success. May God bless and protect us. And now we can get to work. Thank you. Madam Administrator. Next on the agenda, we have the approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or deletions?
Chair, we do have an addition of K1, the county administrator vehicle.
Okay, so I'm looking for a motion with the addition of K1 to approve the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda with the addition of K1.
Second.
Thank you. And a motion by Commissioner Davis, second by Commissioner Kennard. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, A7. You want me to do it or the administrator?
Approve and authorize the chair, first vice chair, second vice chair, and the clerk to execute new signatures and resolutions for bank accounts with Choice Bank, TD Bank, and Hancock Whitney Bank.
Thank you. I need a motion for A7.
I'll make that motion.
I heard Commissioner Bays, second.
Second.
Commissioner Finegan. First time you heard that, how's it feel?
Pretty good.
Okay. Is there any comments from the public about A7? Going once, twice? Okay, anything from the board? All in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0. A8.
2023 BOCC meeting dates and board seal. Board approval of the proposed 2023 Board of County Commissioners meeting dates and adopt the board seal used during the previous year as the official seal of the Board of County Commissioners of Citrus County, Florida.
Thank you. Looking for a motion for A8.
Motion to approve.
Second?
I'll second, but I do have a conflict with two of the dates I'd like to discuss.
Yes, sir. Any public comment on A8? Going once? Big crowd out there, so, okay. Commissioner Kennard.
Yeah, the January 10th meeting and the May 9th meeting, I have prior obligations for both of those dates.
Well, very good, because May 9th, I have a big graduation at Georgia Tech, so I appreciate that.
So we both have a conflict there.
So May 9th, we need to work on, and January 10th?
January 3rd. No, I'm sorry, January 10th and May 9th, yes.
Okay. How will we handle that? Okay. Will we bring it back on the 29th?
We can bring it back on the 29th with new dates, or we can cancel the January 10th meeting.
Well, we're probably, being that we have one meeting in December, I think it would be hard for us to cancel the January. Maybe we can do it on the Monday instead of the two. How long of a conflict?
Can we move it to the January 10th meeting? Could we move that to the 3rd, January 3rd?
No. What, can we table it and bring it back next on Tuesday, or does it have to be today?
Why don't you, my suggestion, Madam Chairman, would be to adopt the remainder and to work with administration to reschedule the 10th, January 10th and May 9th.
Very good. Can I get that motion?
Motion to approve as suggested.
I need a second.
Second.
Okay. Do they, Madam Clerk, do they have to take away the first motion and do the amendment?
They can just amend it as long as it's the same two parties.
So Rebecca
I'll
Beige,
clarify my motion to amend as dates as suggested.
thank you.
And did you have me for the second?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I as well.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 5-0, passes. A9 is our mileage rate.
Motion and vote to set commissioner mileage reimbursement at the Florida statutes mileage rate of 0.445 cents per mile and to grant reasonable fixed monthly mileage allowances upon the completion and certification of a statement of travel allowance by each commissioner.
Motion to approve A9.
Second?
Thank you. I have a motion by Holly Davis, Commissioner Davis, and second by Commissioner Kennard. Is there any public comment on A9? Seeing none. Board, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. A10,
Approve and authorize the chairman to execute a credit application to be used for accounts payable vendors upon request.
thank you. Looking for a motion for A10.
Motion to approve A10.
Second?
Thank you. Any public comment? Seeing none. Board, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? 5-0, it passes. Item B, our consent agenda. There is nothing on the consent today. We do have a proclamation. I need a motion for
I'd like to make that motion. To approve and authorize the board to proclaim the month of November as National Adoption Month in Citrus County, Florida.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner Finegan and Commissioner Davis was the second. Okay, board, if we all in favor?
Aye.
And if we can meet down front. Is there anyone here from the National Adoption Month? Thank you.
You ready, Chairman? Ready? All right. The Board of County Commissioners, Citrus County, Florida proclamation National Adoption Month. Whereas Citrus County, a part of the 5th Judicial Circuit of Florida, recognizes the importance of giving children in foster care permanent, safe, and loving families through adoption. And during the National Adoption Month, we celebrate the families who have been forged through adoption, including from foster care. Every child deserves the opportunity to grow up in a loving, stable home. And adoption is one way to build a family with the care and support of their community. And whereas caring adults can make all the difference in the lives of young people, sibling groups, children with special needs, and teenagers. In this effort, along with similar celebrations in all 50 states around the country, will offer children the chance to live with stable and loving families, encourage other dedicated individuals to make powerful differences in the lives of children through adoption. And whereas, most importantly, we acknowledge the strength and resiliency of the children and youth who are still waiting to find their forever homes. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of Citrus County, Florida is hereby proclaimed November 2022 as a National Adoption Month in Citrus County, Florida. We commend this observance to our citizens to urge all citizens to join in raising awareness on behalf of the children in Citrus County who are waiting for loving families. We further encourage communities, businesses, schools, faith-based organizations, and families to answer the call and honor the special needs of Citrus County children in the hopes of securing a permanent, loving family for every child, regardless of race, age, gender, healthy, emotional, or behavioral conditions and past distress, signed by all 5 county commissioners.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Lindsay Tozer, and I am the Board Chair for Foster to Adoption here in Citrus County, serving the 5th Judicial Circuit. For over 2 decades, National Adoption Month has been promoted and celebrated every November in communities across the country. Many national, state, and local agencies, as well as foster, kinship care, and adoptive family groups, help educate their communities through programs, events, and activities that help raise awareness about the thousands of youth currently in foster care who are waiting for their own permanent loving families. Foster to Adoption was started by Dana and James Floyd right here in Citrus County in 2017. As a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping families who take children in need of a stable home through the foster care system, family members, or non-relative placement. The Floyds have adopted 2 children, siblings, and immediately recognized there was a gap in services when they had a medically needed newborn placed in their care directly from the hospital. Their story, along with many others in our community and beyond, is foundational and the very reason why we do what we do. Our mission, Family is More Than Blood, is carried out through providing items needed as soon as the individual or family is notified they will be receiving a child. This includes clothing, shoes, diapers and wipes, car seats, and groceries. We do this to help bridge the gap between when a child is placed and when provisional items and monetary funds are received from the state. We are passionately committed and believe that every child and fostering family should be afforded the services needed to overcome the effects of child abuse and neglect. And our hope is that every child fostered within our reach feels safe, valued, and cared for, enjoys the fullness of life has to offer, and looks ahead to a future unlimited by their past. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to open to the public. If anyone would like to come forward and speak, just fill out a green card. If you're speaking as an individual, you get 3 minutes, and if you have a letter on file, you will get 5. Commissioner Bays, do you remember how to use the clock?
Oh, boy, yes, I do.
You got a fancy new one.
Good afternoon. Janet Barrick, Citrus Springs resident and Citrus County resident. I am very excited with this new commission. The only thing so far that I've seen that needs to be done is the microphones need to be turned up because we can't hear when Commissioner Finegan was saying something or Commissioner Bates or even our acting person over here. Not everybody has very, very good hearing, and I'm not sitting far back. But I am excited at what Citrus County is moving into. And I always say we're moving into the 21st century. And I'm glad to see everybody is in a good mood. And welcome to the new commissioners. Thank you to the old commissioners. You know what you need to do to move us forward, especially Commissioner Kennard, who sits by himself in the same place still again this year.
Yes, yes.
And I do appreciate everything everybody has done. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name's Brian Brooker.
You got your.
Thank you for coming.
Got some new policies with the new board.
Got to be quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
I'm Brian Brooker. I'm the Florida Department of Transportation out of Lake City. With some new faces on the board, I thought it'd be a good time for us to come down and give a quick update on our US 19 Project Development Environmental Study. FDOT, we're committed to partnering with our local governments and our fellow agencies as we move through this P&E study on how to establish free flow traffic on US 19. The next step for us is to submit a portion of our study into the Efficient Transportation Decision-Making Process, which is acronym ETDM. The portion we are submitting now is a swath along US 19 from Red Level, which is in Citrus County, up to Chiefland, County Road 347, just south of Chiefland in Levy County. It's a length of about 35 miles. This stretch of our study area is mostly rural, and we're asking our ETDM partners, agency partners, to provide us with feedback and information on this area. ETDM is a required part of the FDOT planning process. It's a procedure where we use an online tool called the Environmental Screening Tool, or EST, to share our studies and projects with our local, state, and federal agency partners. We get their early input, much like when we go to the public have public meetings to get public input. This is an opportunity for those agencies to provide their input to us. When we submit to ETDM, we are notifying our agency partners, including groups like the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, FDEP, the U.S. Coast Guard, that we are conducting a study and we'd like their input. We send them our study area. In this case, it will be US 19, along with the purpose and need of the study, and ask them to let us know what issues, concerns, potential permits might be required from their agencies. For example, the DEP will let us know about various protected species that may be along the swath along US 19. The members of the various agencies who review our submission is called the ETAT, or Environmental Technical Advisory Team. Those members will take our study area US 19 and examine it, and it's the process used for them to tell us about the natural, physical, social, and community resources that may be of concern from their agency. Like I said, the submission into ETDM is a data collection request for DOT to our agency partners to allow them to give us their formal feedback, similar to how public meetings is an opportunity for the public to give us their feedback. What is submitted to the ETDM is a public record, and anyone can view this information on the online EST Environmental Screening Tool website, and I can provide that website to anybody who'd be of interest. Likewise, the information and feedback from the members of the ETAT is also available for the public to review, so it's a fully public, transparent process. We plan to submit to the ETDM next week. We wanted just to let you know we'll be available in that online environmental screening tool, and we will be sure to keep you guys updated and continue to give you updates as we progress through our study. So,
Thank you,
thank
Brian.
you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, Madam Chair. My name is Joshua Hicks, President of the Handy Hicks Corp. and the Handy Skill Building Class Incorporated in Homosassa. Given my time through engaging with the community, I would just like to share that I know you all are very dedicated to the county residents and everything that guy just said with the environment. You know, the major thing that we were lacking before is the compassion, and you all have it. And that is very important for the public to know, because you're going to face situations to where you know you're doing the right thing, but some people don't think you're doing the right thing. It's just don't falter, and if you see someone falter, help them up. You know, so that's what we need. We're at a pivotal point in Citrus County to where we're expanding quicker than a lot of people want. But recognizing our leadership through you, I know that we're going to be okay, and the public needs to know that. So congratulations, and I look forward to what you bring to Citrus County. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Commissioners.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Happy inaugural day, or whatever you call this. But anyway, I'm just so happy to see you. So, 4 women on the county commission. This is an exciting time. I heard Commissioner Schlabach's agenda for the year, and I was quite pleased. However, there was a major omission that I kind of think really needs to be addressed. Okay. In this county, we have a shortage of both nursing, teachers, and other personnel. And we have a large population of single mothers where they're living in the poverty, under the poverty level. And we really need to do something about that. I propose that the county commission, the cities, the councils of the cities, and the hospitals, the college with the Lucucci Technical, and the school board all convene a family forum, I guess you would call it, where you will deal with getting these women. I remember Holly Davis had presented something to us where there was like housing next to the college or something like that. It was very, very unique idea, and I really like that. And I think we need to take it a step further to where not only we're getting these single mothers out of the slums that they're living in or in the tents that they're living in this county. Did you know that we have women and children in tents? Okay, this is a very despicable thing that's been going on. Okay, we need to do something seriously about this. So we need to get them into housing, and we need to get those women into education so that they can have an actual career. Okay, so I propose that you get all of these groups together, all the hospitals too, because of the fact that if they get employed, if they get their education, they can get employed, and therefore it helps everyone out because the hospitals are short-staffed, the school is short-staffed. See, we can get everybody helped out. So I propose that be one of your main objectives for this year. Take on, for the sisters, do it good. Thank you.
Madam Chair, he needs to give the name for a record.
Excuse me, you didn't say your name. I didn't catch that. Good catch.
Sorry.
And did you fill out a green card?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my name is Rhonda Santis. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Poke me.
I'll poke you next time.
I need your name.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Deb Spence, and I'm from Crystal River. I remember so well the first time I addressed this board, and some of you may remember my fear and my loathing at having to be here. But it's so different this time. We have a lot of problems in this county, but I have to say today, wow. It feels like the first day of school here. There's so much energy, and there's so much wonder and anticipation of what's going to happen in this upcoming year. I see the possibility of congeniality and exceptionalism, and I've not been able to use those two words in Citrus County for some time now. I'd like to offer you all a blessing from the Hebrew Bible that says, "May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace." Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Deb. Next.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Timothy Gilbert. I'm from Inverness. Most of you guys know me. I've had a chance to talk to all of you during your campaigns, during your tenure. I'm going to say two words that a young Democrat, a minority here. I'm thankful. It's Thanksgiving, right? I'm thankful. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for the conversations that we have. We can disagree. We can argue all day about policy, a dollar sign, a decimal amount. But the fact that we engage is something that this new board is bringing, and I'm super excited for that. I inspire a lot of young Democrats to try to get involved. And in fact, I don't care about party, just young generation to get involved. Independent, Republican, whatever. And the fact that every single one of you commissioners are willing to answer an email, a phone call, a text message, a coffee get together means a lot. So just for that, I just want to say thank you. And commissioners, welcome. And I look forward to pounding the dirt with you guys. So thank you and have a great day.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to address the board? Okay, going once, going twice. Board members, is there anything you would like to say?
I'll go if you want.
Please.
Janet Barrick, I believe Jeff Kennard likes that seat because I think he's more deaf on the right. But he heard that. Sorry, it's a joyful day, and it is Thanksgiving week, so we're having fun up here. Mr. Booker, thank you for the update. Mr. Hicks, compassion, absolutely. I've had to take a couple of really hard votes in the last 2 years, and never doubt that I care. You may disagree with me, but I do care, and I do serve. We're bumping up against 160,000 residents, so that's a lot to balance. So yeah, I'm going to make some people unhappy with some of my votes. Heck, I make myself unhappy with some of my votes in retrospect. So it is tough. Rhonda Santos, the single mothers in tents, yes, this is absolutely a nonpartisan issue. It's the humanity of it, but it's also getting more people as productive members of society versus living in tents and pulling off the system. And they're miserable. It's not that they want to do that, most of them. Deb, so nice to see you back from up north. Very good to see you, and thank you for the blessing. I think it's going to be a good few years. And Tim, yes, Tim Gilbert, engage, bipartisanship. Not everybody in this county is a Republican. Most of us are, but not all of us are. So there is nothing wrong with collegial discussion and debate to get to the best answer. And every once in a while, a Democrat does have a good idea, and I steal it for the red side. So there you go. Anyway, thank you all for coming and speaking. I appreciate it.
Commissioner Finegan?
Yes, Mr. Brooker, thank you for the update and the advancements that you all are making on US 19. We look forward to seeing how that comes out in the studies.
Commissioner, can we turn up Commissioner Finnegan's mic, please?
Sorry.
People
How about now? Can you hear me? To Janet, Josh, Rhonda, Deb, and Tim, thank you all for your kind words. It's been, probably an interesting couple of years for certain commissioners, and then campaigning for the other two of us. But I think that we're all focused on the same goal, and that's moving Citrus County forward in a good direction. And I look forward to working with all of you in our community and with these 4 commissioners. So thank you for recognizing that excitement. And I look forward to seeing more of your community input in the future. So thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Bays?
Well, once again, thank you for coming out today. I would like to say Brad Thorpe, our former county administrator, is in the audience today. So thank you for coming out. Appreciate you being here.
I'm just going to tell you now, I'm going to let clapping today, but on next Tuesday, clapping is no longer allowed. Excuse me.
Can
go
you
ahead.
shut the chairman's mic off? We also have a former interim county administrator here, is now the manager of Crystal River, Ken Frank. Thank you, Ken, for coming out today. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our new administrator that's about to come on board, and I hope he's still excited as we are to have him come on, Mr. Howard. So thank you. I don't know what it is at this moment, but I will have a county email and my cell phone. But I think all of you know how to get a hold of me. I do work for you. You are the constituents. Every constitutional officer in this Board of County Commissioner works for all citizens of this county. And I want to hear from you if you have an issue, a question, you just want to chat. That's what we're here for. So I want to be a part of a collegial body where we all serve the citizens of this county, and that way we can really bond and get the things done that need to get done in this county. So again, thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We all have so much to be thankful for.
Thank you. Commissioner Kennard.
Yes, Janet, thank you. Thank you for standing up for the auditorially challenged. The end seat here is truly a gem, and I'm hanging on to it as long as I can. Listen, I have had, needless to say, since the election, I've had a lot of questions and comments and so forth about sitting on the board with 4 females, and my answer has been the same, that I am very, very optimistic about this board. I told a reporter recently that I have a tremendous amount of respect for each and every one of you to sit up here truly with 4 very successful business women. I look forward to working together. We do have a lot of heavy lifting to do. Today's a good day to celebrate, to enjoy the seating of the new board, the reorganization of the board, and the next meeting. I look forward to getting into the heavy lifting for the residents of the county. So I'm honored to sit up here with all 4 of you. I'm honored to serve the residents of Citrus County with my 4 colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you. And I just want to say, if you don't think we're already in sync, Rebecca, Commissioner Bays stole all my thunder, because I want to thank Brad Thorpe and Ken Frank, and Commissioner Josh Wooten is out there, CEO of the Chamber. And all our Mr. Howard, thank you. You're on your own dime. Taxpayers should know that. He's been here working and Zooming and calling us, and so excited to have you on board. And yeah, you got some big shoes to fill, but I think you're going to do fantastic. I do want to thank all our family members that are here, and friends, good friends. And today is a day to be thankful. Rhonda, I agree with some of the things you said, but there are some things that it's out of the county's purview for that, but we can have longer discussions if you would like. So thank you for that. I appreciate all of the good wishes, and our staff is here. So thank you. Now, moving on, there is no regular business. No outstanding commissioner items. We are on item G, and interim county administrator Maricel Rodriguez. Do you have anything for us?
I have nothing.
Thank you. We don't have any H. We're going to skip through. No advisory board announcements. Committee reports. Commissioner, who would like to start?
I would.
Just got 2 of you, so.
So I attended the Withlacoochee Regional Water Supply Authority board meeting last week, and one of our staff members in the audience should be very thankful that I forgot to go on Amazon and order a crown for him. Mr. Ken Cheek, head of the Water Resources.
I'll clap for that.
Citrus County just won a 7-county area for best drinking water.
Yes.
And the rest of the presentation was all dedicated to scaring us to death about what can go wrong with your water. So kudos to you, Mr. Cheek, and all of your staff for having exceptional water. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you. Commissioner Kennard? Thank you. Okay, at this time, K1 is under mine, and I'm looking for a motion to approve purchase of a vehicle. K1?
No, we didn't. Motion to approve K1?
Second, that was the add-on.
Yes. So I got a motion from Commissioner Holly Davis, second from Jeff Kennard. Commissioner Kennard, is there any public comment on K1?
Chair, you need any background on that, or are you good, commissioners?
I'm good.
Do you need to read it into the record?
I can't.
No, we don't need to.
No.
I mean, you can if you want, but it's...
Sorry.
Would you like to read it into the record?
Sure.
Then please, by all means.
Our Division of Fleet Management is asking for your approval to purchase a new vehicle for a new county administrator. They have found 2 vehicles that meet their requirements, each under the cost of $55,000. are listed on the Florida Sheriff's Cooperative Purchasing Contract. The management recommends this purchase to be expedited due to the current climate of the vehicle market. If we do not purchase the unit, this will be a missed opportunity at a very reasonable cost for the county. If this purchase is delayed, there could be an additional 18 to 20 months delay before another option becomes available.
Thank you. Is there any public comment on this? On K1, I have a motion from Holly Davis, second from Jeff Kennard. We did that. So board members, any comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? It passes 5-0. Thank you, Marisol. Okay, Commissioner Holly Davis.
No, Madam Chair.
You don't have anything?
Just congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
This is exciting.
Thank you. Jeff Kennard, anything?
No, I have nothing else, thank you.
Commissioner Bays?
Nothing?
You guys are making it easy on me. Commissioner Finegan?
Nothing today. Thank you.
Thank you. County Attorney Denise Lynn?
I have nothing, ma'am.
Thank you. And at this time, it's our last open to the public. Would anybody like to come forward and say anything?
Janet Barrick, Citrus Springs citizen. I wanted to update you on the multi-GP drones that will be coming again to Citrus Springs in Citrus County. The dates are going to be October 24 through 29. They already have 35 pilots signed up for this 5-day event. We will be getting with the, the PDC, or TDC rather, to make hopefully some extra plans. But this is an event that we are trying to bring to Citrus County. Okay, it is a fun thing. And there were over 100 pilots that rented motel rooms. They spent gas money. They bought souvenirs. They enjoyed themselves because they're here for a week. It's not a 1 or 2 day thing. Residents of Citrus County can participate. Old, young, doesn't make a difference. People can learn to fly the drones. That's why we have a drone park right behind the high school in the Canto, so that our students can practice with their parents. And it is a fun activity. Doesn't have to be real expensive, but you can learn and do something outdoors. Yeah, you're still using joysticks, but it's outdoors. So it's going to be October 24 to 29, and it's going to be the 3rd annual Citrus Springs multi-GP drone race.
Thank you, Janet. Next.
It's indeed an honor to say, Madam Chair
Thank you.
and all commissioners. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of you.
And sir, what is your name?
My name is Rhonda Santos, no, Josh Wooten,
Thank you.
CEO of the Chamber of Commerce. And I want to welcome the 2 new commissioners and congratulate the other commissioners on their ascendancy through the ranks. But most importantly, congratulate Jeff Kennard for staying out of that process because that's really the best place to be. But I hate to stand up here and be negative at the very first meeting.
So you don't have to.
Your attorney, I hear your attorney. But Marisol's been county administrator for 2 weeks now, and my road's still not paved. And that's the only thing, that's the only thing I've asked for. So, Mr. Howard, I hope we can have better luck with you.
Just find Jerry at the grocery store.
Jerry. So, but anyway, this is exciting. That's what I have. I have hope and excitement. And that doesn't mean we're going to agree on everything. But what it means is we kind of have a reset button here. And you have people from the past here cheering you on, and you have people from the future here cheering you on. I haven't seen an installation or a swearing in quite like this, and many swearing ins. And you know, women, I'm all for it. Y'all can't do worse. Thank you and congratulations. And you may not know this, but this meeting's going to end early, correct?
Yes.
And the chair buys at Coach's.
Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Chairwoman Schlabach, that really sounds good. I'm just telling you.
Thank you.
No, I'm just, on behalf of the city of Crystal River, this is Ken Franken, city manager. Joe Meeks sends his regrets. He wants to thank everybody and just wants to make sure everybody's happy.
How many times?
All morning. It's been all morning. No, I wanted to congratulate you on your
Thank you.
chairmanship. Diana Finegan, welcome. Rebecca Bays, welcome back.
Thank
and
you.
I'm just really excited about this board. I think the city, both cities and the county developed a pretty good relationship over the past several years, and I vow to continue on with that. I know I was on the phone with your administrator last night talking about a potential project, so I'm really excited to work with you guys. I can just feel this being one of these boards, a power board that gets some things done. So I'm excited to see what comes next. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
From
you,
your
Ken.
lips to God's ears. Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to say something? Thank you. So at this time, I'm going to announce the upcoming meetings. We have a meeting this Tuesday. It's very quick turnaround. It'll be a little bit packed probably. And that will be November 29th, 2022 at 1 p.m. right here. The next meeting, regular meeting, will be December 13th, 2022, 1 p.m. right here. And we don't have any upcoming workshops or special meetings. And we don't have any public hearings, so it is my pleasure, seeing that there is no further business, that this meeting is adjourned.